Welcome to Framework Fortune. I'm your host Ben, and in this video I'm going to be going over what happened with the small account day trading challenge the past couple of weeks and why I went MIA for a little while. So if you're new to the challenge and you want to follow the small account challenge, be sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. So if you've been following, you're probably wondering what happened, where's the live streams, where's the recaps, where's any videos on your channel? Well, unfortunately, and I apologize, but I was really sick, extremely sick to the point to where I could barely function as a basic human being. I am back now. I'm feeling better. The live streams will be starting up really soon, and the recaps will be starting again as well. So, with that being said, last week was a pretty slow week. I did live stream all last week. But it was a very slow week in the penny stock world. There wasn't a ton of big rips or even small decent rips for that matter. A lot of the trades that I made, they were probably not the best trades, but I cut my losses pretty quick. They were all losses. They were all small losses. And of course, losses will add up. And this week, of course, I haven't live streamed or done anything because I've been sick. But I did try to make a trade yesterday on CETX. Probably not a smart trade. I was, of course, foggy in the brain because of the medication I was taking, so already it wasn't a good idea for me to even be touching the Thinkorswim platform. So when you're sick, it's okay to miss days in the market. Don't beat yourself up about it. It's better to stay away if you're not mentally ready, and I was definitely not mentally ready. I knew better than trading, but I did anyway. So I ended up taking a $50 loss on that. So I'm down a little bit on the small account challenge. I'm still up from what I started with, but I finally broke over that $1,000 goal, and now I'm back under the $1,000 mark once again. So it is what it is. I've realized though, and this is what I want to talk about in this video, I've realized that a lot of my trading lately, especially the past few weeks, maybe month or so, and a lot of the small account challenge as well, my trading hasn't been the best. And here lately, I feel like I've been overcomplicating things. And sometimes you need to take some time to think about it. Now, I had time to think about it because I was sick, delusionally sick with a fever, so there was a lot of thinking going on that was probably Candyland and purple rainbows. But in the midst of all that, I did think about my trading when I was clear-headed enough to do so. And like I said, I feel like I've overcomplicated some things. In the mornings before market open, my watch list have had too many stocks on it. I don't like having big watch lists. For some reason, I've just kind of been throwing a bunch on there because we've had a lot of good press releases here and there. We've had a lot of stocks with some potential, but making my watch list, I really like to keep things simple. And I usually only like to have a max of 3 stocks on that watch list. Here lately, like I said, I've probably had 9, 10, maybe even more. So I got to get back to that. I got to get back to really narrowing down stocks. No matter how much I feel about a stock maybe having some potential, I need to narrow it down to those ones that for sure have the potential. The ones that have the volume already. The ones that have the press release and the catalyst. The ones with the good chart patterns. When they meet all the criteria, there's not going to be that many stocks when you do your scans in the morning. So your watch list should not be that big. So that's the first thing that I'm going to start changing. Going back to the small watch list. Only a couple of stocks. Because when you're looking at 10 stocks, it's hard to focus. You miss entries, you miss plays, and then you get mad because, oh, I just missed that entry because I was looking at this other stock. It's just terrible, and it's hard to day trade as it is. So don't make it any more complicated by making things more complicated for no reason. The next big thing that I've realized that has been a problem with my trading is patience. There's been several trades I've made right out the gate, right at the bell, for not any really good reason, to be honest. When I look back at it, I don't see a good reason. Maybe in the live streams I might have had a good reason at that time, but obviously it wasn't a good enough reason, or I would have made money instead of losing money on those trades. But I've lost just about every trade I've took at the bell. So I need to be patient. I need to wait things out, let patterns form, let stocks make their moves, because the first 30 minutes of the market is so volatile and the first 5 is the craziest. You really have no idea for sure which way a stock is going in the first 5 minutes of the market. So from here on out, I'm going to try to focus on being patient and waiting past that 5 minute to 10, maybe even 15 minute mark before I try to take a trade. Let things set up and form those patterns that we're looking for to get those trades. Just by doing that, just by being patient and also having a smaller watch list, I'm pretty sure I can cut my losses that I've been having here lately probably by about 70%. You should only be losing on trades that just don't go your way. You shouldn't be losing because you're making bad trades. That's easily fixable, and that's been my biggest problem on this small account challenge is I'm making bad trades, I'm making bad decisions, and I'm being impatient. Now, I don't claim to be the best day trader, but I could be a lot better of a trader than I have been on this small account challenge. And that's why I'm going over all this, so it'll stick in my head, and maybe it'll stick in your guys' head too, so you won't make these same stupid mistakes that I'm making. I'm trying to sacrifice my money to help you grow yours. So take what I say, and especially on these serious moments like this when I'm beating myself up about my trading, and learn from it. So we're going to get back on the horse. We're going to get the small account challenge rolling again. And like I said, I'm going to work on those areas where I'm having the most problems at and that are causing me the most losses. And that's what you have to do as a day trader. You have to learn from your mistakes and fix them. So from here on out, it's time to start fixing the mistakes and turn this small account challenge around. So that's it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, if you like the message that I'm portraying, don't trade sick, don't trade stupid, give this video a thumbs up. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. I'm your host, Ben. You've been watching Framework Fortune.